Hey everyone, okay, this is really the last video today because I so need to be studying and cleaning the house and stuff. So, but I said I'd do this video over the weekend and it's now after the weekend, so technically I'm late and I don't like breaking my promises. So here we go. I've had questions about my favorite MAC brushes, and while I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I have 11 MAC eye brushes. I really only like 5 of them, maybe 3 of them. I probably would like the other ones if I actually used them more often, but because I like to use what I'm comfortable with, I don't really use the other ones. So, but I've gotten gotten questions about which ones are my favorites, and what they do, blah blah blah. So, if you are new to my videos, then this comes as a new shock to you. My favorite MAC brush is the 242. Those of you who've been watching me for a while already know that. I love using it because I find that it gets the color where I want it to go. I'm very picky about where I want my color to go whenever I apply my eyeshadow. If I want it on my inner lid, it goes on my inner lid. If it goes past anywhere else where I don't want it to go, I get unhappy. So the 242 helps me to do this. It also, in my opinion, gets the color on really, it helps to pack the color on. It just, whatever color I see in the eyeshadow pan, in the pot, in the pigment jar, wherever I'm getting it from, whatever color I see in it is what gets on my eye with this brush. It's not softer, it's not darker. Well, it might be darker if it's like, I don't know, carbon or something, but carbon's just a really black color anyways. But whatever color I see, that's what goes on my eye with this brush. And that's why I like it. If you think the 242 is too small for you, get the 252, right? My numbers are fading on these. Yeah, the 252. This one was the first MAC brush I ever bought, and I still love it as much as I did back then. If I'm going to apply a single color all over my lid, I use this one because it gets just as much color and packs it on, and with all its vibrancy and beautifulness, whatever, the 252 does that for me. So, like, these two are my #1 choices, favorites, absolutely. Like, if I wanted to, which I have, I can do a whole look off of these 2 brushes and not need any of the other ones. So, I mean, really, the rest of the brushes that I'm going to be talking about are just brushes that I use, but, like, I can get by without. Like, they're not a necessity in my life. These ones are. The next brush I like that I would probably recommend, especially for those of you who have a hard time blending or getting that gradual change in colors effect, 224. This is a really good brush. I really like to use this for my smoky eye looks. I can get by without it, but this one just makes it so much easier. I like to use it a lot, starting in my outer corner and then just sweeping it in. I always use a circular motion when I use this brush, just because that's how I find that everything becomes a gradual effect. So rather than just taking it and sweeping it back and forth, I hate sweeping it back and forth because it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't. So I use a circular motion. I find that using a circular motion with this brush gives it a more easy, I don't know how to describe it, but a more evenly spread gradual effect rather than just sweeping it. Because sweeping it for me just gives me a line going across, whereas I like it to be darker out here and then the fade light in towards my crease, inside of my crease. This brush does that for me as long as I do that circular motion. It's really great for corner work, corner and crease, stuff like that. So this would be my next brush recommendation. is the 224. The next brush that I absolutely, well, I don't really absolutely love any of the rest of these. I just use them more often. The next brush I use is the 266. I use it for eyeliner. Like if I'm using fluid line, I'll use it for that. Or if I don't want to wear an eyeliner and I want to go for a softer eyelining look, I'll use an eyeshadow along with this brush and then line my eye. I also use it to fill in my eyebrows because I find that it's hard. The bristles are hard enough, you know, to work through my eyebrows. What else do I use it for? That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. You can also, you know, get it a little bit wet and dip it in your pigments or your eyeshadows and use that to apply it, the eyeshadows wet as an eyeliner. The next brush I use is more frequently is the 219 brush. It's a pencil brush. And I normally use this for smoky looks or for daytime looks, like really soft looks where I don't want my eyeliner to have a harsh line. I like, I don't know if you can really see, but I like my eyeliner to not look like it has that hard line. Like you know when you just line your eye and it seems to have that hard edge. I don't like that look whenever I'm going for something soft on myself. Personally, just on me, you know. I like that line to be softer, so it looks like it's a gradual thing. I think it also too helps my lashes to look fuller, but that's just me. But this pencil I use to smudge my eyeliner and give me that soft eyeliner look. Also with the smoky eye, it helps just to smudge the eyeliner just to make it look that much more smoky, make your eye look that much more smoky. So that's why I like the 219 brush and why I would recommend it. It's also good if you have smaller eyes, to use it in the corner of your eye and in your crease. I don't have small eyes. I have a large eye area, and I also don't really have that defined of a crease, if any. I would say I don't have a crease. So I don't really use this for my crease or my corner. I might use it for my corner, but not really for my crease, just because it's too small for me. That's where I find that the 224 comes in handy for. The rest of my brushes, I don't really use a lot, if at all. I got this brush, it's the 249. I got this brush thinking it would be like the 242, the 252, because you know it's a shader brush like the other ones. I hate it. I hate this brush. I absolutely hate it. I don't know. I mean, maybe I can get it to work for me as a concealer brush or something, but with eyeshadow, I can't stand it. 217, I'll use this one, like, if I just put eyeshadows on and then rather than blending as I go, if I put two eyeshadows on at one time, you know, like in my older videos, I had like a blue next to a green, and then I blended, this would be the brush I would use. Either this one or the 275. 275 is an angled brush, which you can use. It can really, you know, get in your corner there and work in your crease. I think this is one of those brushes that I don't get enough credit to, so maybe I'll start using it more often, and then I'll get back to you and let you know what I think of it. So in that way it has a more fair chance at surviving in my collection. And then this brush is a 231. I really like to use this brush for fluid line. And that's about all I use it for. And then this brush I got in a special edition case thingy that I bought off of one of my friends, 213. It's alright. I don't really use it a lot, so I can't give a fair review. But the ones that I would recommend to anybody, definitely 242 and 252. Number one choice. Next, 224. After that, 266. And then after that one, the 219. And hope this helped. That's it. And I'm going to go do the dishes now.